What's going on, guys? This is Miasin, and welcome to my ELDLICH deck profile post-ban list featuring 3 freaking skill drain. Whoever decided that this would be a good idea is actually on drugs, but whatever, it is what it is. Before this video starts, make sure you like and subscribe, and of course, check me out on Twitch and Instagram. Both links will always be in the description box below, and with that being said, let's jump right into it. So the only monster that you'll ever need in ELDLICH is it's your boy ELDLICH. You don't really need a hand traps because this deck is pretty good going second naturally. Trap cards are good going second. I mean, Torrential Strike is game, or like Floodgates plus Strike, or I don't know, Punishment plus stuff. Skill Drain as well going second is also pretty good. It shuts down all of your opponent's negates. So yeah, this deck is pretty just aggressive overall, and it's also super consistent. Anyways, 3 Pot of Extravagance. Course, very good at getting your draws. You could also use Prosperity, but there's not like one super specific card that immediately makes you win when you see it. Maybe Skill Drain and Tikaboo, but that's pretty much it. And then 1 Black Awakening with 1 White Fate. There is a pretty interesting play that you can do with White Destiny, rather. Yeah, the name used to be White Fate. Anyways, if you have, let's say, Cursed Outland with either ELDLICH or Conquistador or Haquero in hand, you go Cursed Outland, search the missing piece, so either a trap or a monster, and go ELDLICH, pitch yourself to like send your own Cursed Outland, which is going to be Foolishing for another trap, so now you have 2 golden land traps in grave, and phase you banish both of them for Scarlet and White Fate. And then on your opponent's turn, you go White Fate, revive back the ELDLICH, and Scarlet summon back, summon rather, the Banshee from deck, and banished for Zombie World, so a 2-card combo, quote-unquote, completely shuts down a lot of decks, including Flunderies, because they cannot tribute summon for non-zombie monsters while Zombie World is on the field. So pretty devastating. And I'm also playing 2 Proud of Prosperity because you're also trying to go for maximum consistency in this deck. So this deck is rather expensive, I want to say, and 3 Cursed Outlands. So that's it for the spell cards. You don't really need too many spell cards. For the trap card, this is the fun part. So 3 Scarlet, 2 Ice Dragon's Prison with 3 Torrential and 2 Punishment. Some people have experimented with Needle Sealing in the main deck. I don't know if I'm a big fan, especially moving in a format where it's probably going to be heavily dominated by ELDLICH, Flunderies, Phantom Knight, etc. So I don't think I would bother with Needle Sealing. It's not the best. And even Torrential, you can argue that at 3, it's probably way too much, or maybe more than 0 copies is too much. Like, just not play it, and 3 Ice Dragon's Prison instead, because this is really good in the ELDLICH mirror match, but it's very bad against Flunderies, so that's kind of an issue. And yeah, Punishment is a great proactive spot removal, which makes this card even better. Now, for the other trap cards, 3 Conquistador with 2 Haquero, I think most people do that, but sometimes there are good reasons to play 3 Haquero instead, because the graveyard is super relevant, and Conquistador becomes a little worse. And even though this deck technically loses a little bit to Tikaboo, it still plays it because it doesn't lose enough to the point where it hurts you so hard that you don't want to play it, and it destroys other people. So yeah, this card is absolutely devastating. It's by far the best out of like the entire family, like Rivalry, Gozen, and Tikaboo. And yeah, that's about it. So 3 Skill Drain, of course, that's a no-brainer. It's pretty much the main reason why this deck is broken. 3 Strike, this is the best Solemn card in the entire game of Yu-Gi-Oh! By far. Not even close, and it's not even a debate because Solemn Strike is actually utilizable going second. And you're only playing, like, you're only ever paying 15 with this, whereas Solemn Judgment usually pay 4,000 and then 2,000. So it's always more that you're paying with Judgment than with Strike, and you can't really negate that many like things with Judgment. Only spell and trap activations and monster summons. So you can't negate spell and trap effects, and you cannot negate monster effects with Judgment. It doesn't negate any effect, where Strike negates effects and summons, but only of monsters, obviously, and only inherent summons, but whatever. Yeah, so that's it. And then the Golden Land Forever. I was gonna say something completely different. So that's an Omni Negate, it's searchable. You can play that instead of playing the 3rd Haquero, which I like a lot. So that's pretty much it for the main deck. For the extra deck, there's no reason to go over it like way too slowly. So yeah, 3 Entis, 1 Wind Pegasus ad Ignister, 1 Zeus double Juggernaut Liebe with double Gustav Max, Gaia Dragon the Thunder Dragon, Constellar Ptolemy M7, Constellar Pleiades, double Link Spider, and Imduk. So these 3 cards, you can summon them with the trap cards, and then the Pleiades is a rank 5 that you can make with these 2 cards, and then of course you can put Ptolemy M7 on top, and then Gaia Dragon on top for like a really big fat Zeus, and then of course these 2 cards, just the rank 10 package for the train that OTKs, again for another big fat Zeus. And these cards are the punishment targets and also the Dogmatica Maximus targets, so if you're playing against Invoke Shaddoll. Now for the side deck, I'm playing 3 Lord of the Heavenly Prison. This is a post-game 1 card. You don't really want to main deck that usually, but it's very good if your opponent has like Lightning Storm, Duster, etc. 3 Lava Golem, again, going second. Pankratops going second. Banshee, Zombie World, these cards going first. Against a lot of decks, there are so many decks actually that this card destroys. Pretty much every single Cyber's deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Flunderies, as I said, the Dragon Link. Yeah, I mean, I made so many videos on Zombie World and I probably will keep making more. But yeah, this card is like one of the best floodgates out there, and it's searchable, obviously. But it's even better than searchable. It's activatable from deck with the effect of Banshee, and yeah, it's just a really good play. And then 3 Evenly, 3 Anti-Spell, could pretty much be anything, so you don't really have to play like that specific side deck. You can fine-tune it for just better side decks depending on the format. But that's pretty much it for this deck profile. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.